We wanted to go more deeply into this story and to look at other aspects of Cuban-American relations tonight. So for that, we are joined by Jose Moya. He is a professor of Latin American history at Barnard College. Welcome.
Thank you.
How would you describe the state of freedom of the press in Cuba today?
Well, there is not much. It is a situation in which the government controls all the media. But there is more space than there used to be a few years ago.
And that is what, more tolerance on the part of the government?
I think not so much more tolerance, but that the fact that the structures and the apparatus of social control has weakened. It's not as efficient as it used to be. So it's not by design, but by default.
And that brings up an issue of the internet. How much has that influenced or changed things?
That has influenced that there are a lot of young Cubans who have blogs and they have access to the internet and they're very critical of the government, although not overtly. But the clientele for this, the public for this, is mostly overseas.
So Cubans themselves, a majority of them do not have access to the internet?
Yeah, the majority of them do not have computers, and the government also controls beyond that access to the internet.
So when you say the government controls it, as far as what you could see, what you could read is controlled by
even having an email address or having access to the internet per se.
All right, well, let's talk more broadly about other aspects of human rights. Has the situation improved at all with Raul Castro as opposed to Fidel Castro?
I don't know if it has improved with Raul Castro. It has improved somehow, again, because the government doesn't have the capacity to control the population to the level that it used to. But the economic situation also has improved a little bit since it hit bottom after the collapse of the Soviet Union, so that has helped. But still, there is no civic freedoms in Cuba.
Well, this brings up the issue of the Obama administration, because for the first 8 months, it's been focusing in part on Cuba, trying to open up a dialogue. And I'm wondering, Bill Richardson was recently down there, how much progress has there been made between improving things between the U.S. and Cuba?
At the very beginning, he went right out and he lifted some of the restrictions on travel, Obama did, for family members, for members of the media, for other groups. But after that, it seems to have become stale and stagnant, and not much has been done about it, probably because Obama has a full plate of issues that he has to take care of first.
There are a lot of other countries, Western Europe, Canada, that trade openly with Cuba. I'm wondering, do American businesses feel left out? And if so, do you think that's part pressuring?
That is indeed pressuring, and actually there has been a lifting of the embargo de facto. We are exporting like $700 million worth of goods, mostly agricultural goods, to Cuba per year. So there is a lot of impetus and there is a lot of incentive on the U.S. business to open up that market.
Jose Moya, it's been very interesting talking with you. Thank you.
Thank you.